Can you drive a car if you've got a cast on your arm or a cast on your leg or a cast boot or a walking boot or some kind of orthopedic brace because of an injury?
Okay, this is a really good question. There's no specific scientific answer, but common sense tells us, first thing, common sense is not that common.
No.
Tells that you probably shouldn't. Why is that?
Because let's start with the wrist, okay? If you're wearing some kind of cast on your forearm, you can't grip the wheel as well.
Yep.
You can't make sudden movements as well. You're not as safe as you would be if you didn't have that injury and you're trying to steer a steering wheel.
Right. Okay, so that's a good. Second one is you may have some pain related to your injury, whether it's in your arm or your leg. You may have pain and you may be on medication, so that's another reason that you probably shouldn't drive.
I think Tiger Woods got in an accident when he was on a lot of painkillers as well, did he not?
I think you're right. A very serious one.
Yeah.
Almost life-threatening for sure. And the other one is, when it comes to the foot, you physically would have difficulty, A, if you're wearing it on your right foot, getting from the brake to the gas, so that can be difficult.
Mm-hmm.
If it's on the other side, these are big, they're cumbersome, it could theoretically get stuck underneath the brake pedal, then you wouldn't be able to stop. There's a host of reasons. And so if you talk to your insurance company, what's your insurance company going to say?
I think your insurance company is probably going to say no. I've never really asked an insurance company, but if I was an insurance company, I'd say no. Wait till you're healthy.
Agreed.
Wait till you can drive that vehicle as safely as possible. And remember, if you're driving a standard transmission, you need both legs. Not a lot of people drive standard transmission anymore.
So I
have an old car that I drive around with standard transmission.
It's fun. Standard transmission's fun. A lot of people can't drive it nowadays, though, right? It's like they can't parallel park.
No.
So I got some clever patients. They're like, what if I put my boot in the trunk and then I kind of hobble out and then I don't wear it only when I'm driving?
I think that's a bad idea.
That's a horrible idea.
Because you've got the boot, the
For a
cast boot for a
reason.
reason, right? That's
Right.
why it was prescribed to you.
Right.
Keep it on. Look, ride share, taxi cab, phone a friend. There's a lot of ways to get around now. A lot of kids these days aren't even getting their licenses. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, as soon as I turned 16, I got my license like that day.
Yeah.
However, a lot of the kids nowadays are like, yeah, because there's a lot of ways to get around without driving a car.
And I think that the putting the boot in the trunk thing is that if you ever got in an accident again and they pop the trunk and there's your boot, like, whose boot is this?
And that's it.
It's not a good situation.
I didn't know that was in there.
Yeah. So safety first. The reason that we say this, because a lot of people are like, oh, you're wrecking my life. You're taking away my independence. We just want you to be safe. We don't want you to get hurt. We don't want you to hurt someone else, because obviously the consequences are potentially grave. So be sensible. Listen to your doctor. Be careful. And if you like this video, like it, subscribe to our channel.
And remember, you are in charge of your own health.
See you next time.